Along for the ride, man, responsibility free. I can feel behind the vocals, man. I double on uke, then I jam on the blues. I want to join the local, buy a dark suit and start paying dues. I want to maintain my book in neatly numbered order. I want to listen to Lester Young on my recorder. I want to play while the people dance. I want to press my own suit and pants. I want to ask for an advance. I want to be a sideman. I want to be a sideman, a highly qualified man, a professional pride man, oh, indispensable me. I could cut whatever comes up, you know, I fake and transpose. I don't raise a fuss. I set the vibes and drums up, sight read the show, then sleep on the bus. I want to spend all my time with music and musicians. I want to go out and grab the smoke on intermissions. I want to sleep in the afternoon and let the leader call all the tunes. I want to be young, I want to have fun, I want to be a sideman. I don't know if you're familiar with that gesture. That's the gesture that, like, both James Brown and Carmen McRae would use it when their band would play something incorrectly. That'd be like the amount off their salary. But I have to do it to myself. Let's see. I will play you just for a little sonic change-up. Put one on here. This is a song from a fellow named 7 Foot Dilly. He was a real hillbilly too, and he does this great version of Spanish Fandango, which is a song that there's a million versions of Spanish Fandango. None of them sound anything like each other, really, but this is his version. And the main thing you'll notice about him is that every time he starts out a song, he'll say, "Oh, bust down." So if you want to be like 7 Foot Dilly, when you start a song next time, say, "Oh, bust down." Okay. really do think my watch has stopped. What time does somebody's watch say? Okay then, good. Wow, crazy. So when I started playing the ukulele at the blues festivals back in the day when Steve Chasuble was talking about it, I really got a lot of trouble about it because they're like, that's not a blues instrument. You know, these people that only want saxophones and things like that, you know, guitars and saxophones, and you can't play that around here. And I'm like, eh. So what I usually do when people tell you you can't do something or that people like you don't do that thing, you just go do a little research historically and you can find plenty of them who have been doing it because, you know, in the long history of human civilization, someone has been doing it. So here's a song from a great African-American ukulele player from Piedmont region of Virginia. Plays in the style of the Piedmont great finger pickers of the past, only on a ukulele, born in 1908. So I'm like, I can play this music on any instrument I please. And this is his version of a Bessie Smith song. His name is Rabbit Muse, and he was also a tap dancer and played in minstrel shows and grew up around Roanoke, Virginia. So. Did you ever wake up with Jelly Roll on your mind? Did you ever wake up with Jelly Roll on your mind? Where there's blues in a congregation, she don't try no wine. Where she make you laugh, she make you cry, you sit right down and moan. Whoa, then you leave your home and you wonder where your loving babe is gone. Honey, treat me right, you'll see I'm gone away. I don't come home till you change your ways. Man, I don't come home till you change your ways. Cause I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. You know I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. I'm gonna ask Mr. Tadpole, blues ever come by here? Cause the blues chased a rabbit and they run him down a solid mile. I say the blues chased a rabbit and they run him down a solid mile. That rabbit turned over, cried like a baby child. Oh, honey, treat me right, you'll see I'm gone away. I don't come home till you change your ways. Man, I don't come home till you change your ways. Cause I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. You know I'm going to the river, gonna bring along a rocking chair. If these blues don't leave me, gonna rock on away from here. The mighty ukulele. Yes, indeed. Okay, here's a song I wrote about riding my bike. I'm one of those bicycle people. And bought a vacuum cleaner recently from the free Bibles given with every purchase vacuum shop in Seattle. Like, I didn't want to go to the mall. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the free Bibles vacuum shop. It was really hillbilly in there. It was great. And afterward, they sold me this cute little vacuum named Henry. It has a picture of Henry. Every time I do the vacuuming now, Henry is smiling at me. I vacuum more now because Henry has a face. But I was in there and, you know, I'm putting my vacuum, I've taken it apart and I'm putting it on my bike. And the guy's mother comes up and she's smoking. She's in the Econoline van and with no seats in the back. And she's like, oh, honey, just here, take the van and take her home. She can't get it. Don't take her van and get her home with that thing. And And he was like, "Oh, Mom, she's one of them bicycle people. She wants to do everything on her bicycle." I was like, wow, I'm really getting understanding here. It's really fabulous. Man, I got a bicycle, you know I ride it all over town. I got a bicycle, you know I ride it all over town. Mister, please go slow, honey, please don't run me down. Well, I know I go slow, but your car goes too fast. Yeah, I know I go slow, but your car runs too fast. Try a bicycle when you want to ride that lasts. Now, if you get tired, you can push it on up the hill. Mister, you get tired, you can push it on up the hill. When you climb back on, it'll be a brand new thrill. Now here the people are complaining how much the gas costs. My bicycle don't even make no exhaust. People all complain about the price of gas. Try my bicycle and lose your yes, yes, yes. You got that note on your car, paying it still. I got my bicycle for just $100 bill. Man, you cars is all parked in a big gridlock. I'll ride my bicycle across the parking lot. Would I ride in a Chevrolet? I'll take a bicycle any old day. Would I ride in a Cadillac? I like my bike much better than that. Would I ride in a V8 Ford? Listen here, mister, you're just making me bored. Maybe would I ride in your pickup truck? Well, I'd much rather ride my bicycle. I ride it all over town. Let's go slow, honey, please don't run me down. Why do you drive so fast, mister? Please, please slow down. Okay, I'm going to take a little break for now. And that song is included on my the only available 45 record, my transportation issues record. One side is about the bus, one side is about my bicycle. I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Don't go away.
Okay, set two, and silly me, I forgot to put the tip jar out, and that's really important since Dell was kind enough to come down here with no guarantee from Seattle, so I really want to thank all of you for showing up and supporting this. But we did put the tip jar out. If you are so inclined, that would be very much appreciated. And here she is again, Del Rey.
Okay, I had a request. I'm not going to play it right off the bat, but remind me, just yell it out if I seem to be on the brink of not playing the bus song. I'm glad that someone out there is interested in all my transportation issues. People get very nostalgic about Louisiana, I think, more than any other state. There's so many songs, just that I know, that have Louisiana as an object of utopian nostalgia for the past. So I will play you a couple of those. Louisiana, Louisiana, I've been sad, awful sad. Louisiana, Louisiana, now I'm glad, feeling glad. The train is going, whistles blowing, here I come. I'm travel roaming, that's why I'm homing back to happiness and then some. Louisiana, no place is grander, I declare. Skies are bluer, friends are truer than anywhere. Take me to your heart, give me one more start. I'm a child who's been running wild, but Louisiana, Louisiana's my home. Give me one more start. I'm a child who's been running wild, but Louisiana, Louisiana's my home. Well, I'm going back home, T9A, to the land of the beautiful queen. I'm gonna go back home to my baby. I wanna go back to New Orleans. I'm gonna see my friends, my old bookends, cousins, and my miles and pies. I'm gonna pat my feet down on Rampart Street. I'm gonna be there for the Mardi Gras. I've been to Cuba, South American way. I've been in Europe, Mexico is okay. But over in France, those chicks are mighty fine. Still, I get my thrills below the Mason-Dixon line. I'm going back home, G9A, nevermore will I roam. I'm gonna get my fill of gumbo filet. New Orleans, that's my home. those chicks are mighty fine. Still I get my thrills below the Mason-Dixon line. I'm going back home, T9A, nevermore will I roam. I'm gonna get my fill of gumbo filet. New Orleans, that's my home. I say New Orleans, that's my home. Yeah, New Orleans is my home. Calming water. Can you stand another song in a minor key? As I get older, I play more and more songs in minor keys. It's weird. This one is, I got it from Willard Robeson, who's quite a lovely. Actually, we'll have a Willard Robeson mini set. I'll play 2 Willard Robeson songs in a row. Here's number 1. What's that noise? Okay. Sorry. It's like, wait a minute. Wait. Technical adjustment there. Birds in the trees, there's a song on the breeze. Blue River, why are you blue? Light of the moon, there's starlight, it's June. Must you bring sadness to me? Must you sing of days gone by? Must you always sigh? Tell me why your song is sad, never glad. Blue River, Blue River. You hold a memory of a vanished dream. You sing to me of lips I pressed and caressed. Blue River, Blue River. I saw my hopes go drifting right downstream. Can't we both forget that bright summer night in a little canoe when our 2 eyes lost their light and we whispered adieu? It seems to me there's something wrong in your song, Blue River, Blue River. I know it's 'cause I'm just as blue as you. It's because I'm just as blue as you. More Willard Robeson. The sunbeams are laughing and smiling at me. The leaves on the trees saying howdy to me. It seems like the whole world's a big jubilee. So wake up, children, wake up. The love song of nature caressing your ear. It tells you springtime is just about here. The voice of the morning is bringing good cheer. Wake up, children, wake up. Each golden hour, sweet and like a treasure rare. Love is in flower. Now's the time to get your share. The river is singing and I'm singing too. The gray skies are drifting away in the blue. The voice of the morning is calling to you. So wake up, children. Wake up, children, wake up. Well, this is a folk venue. Do you guys feel up to a tiny bit of audience participation? Not too much, just a little bit, just a little bit of wiggling. You'll know your part when it comes up. It'll be obvious. This is from the MJB. That's the obnoxious way to refer to the Memphis Drug Band. People, I don't mean no harm. You know, I just come here to sing a little song about tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing. Every morning at 8, you can hear me tapping that. Colonel Brown got a wristwatch, I got a ring. Everybody gets something from tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing. Every morning at 8, you can hear me tapping that thing. I woke up in the morning to a hammering sound. Everybody in the neighborhood was tapping it down. They were tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing. Every morning at 8, hear me tapping that thing. 'Cause you don't need a hammer, don't need a nail. All you got to do is tapping that thing. Every morning at 8 you could hear me tapping that thing. All tapped out, I'll try. Cause I've been down in New York and New Orleans. Everybody likes to hear it when you pull them strings. Tapping that thing, tapping that thing. Every morning at 8 you could hear me tapping that thing. Excuse me, people, I don't mean no harm. I just come here to sing a little song about tapping that thing, tapping that thing, tapping that thing. Every morning at 8 you could hear me tapping that. Well done. Of course, you know that just leads to me wanting more audience participation. Now, this song is a song that I wrote about my dog, Coffee Boy. Coffee Boy never once brought me a cup of coffee, in spite of his name. But he was a good little dog. He's a nice little brown dog. Very nervous little dog. He watched too much television to be watching the news. He's like, I know they're lying to me, but I don't know how. I'm just a dog. And your part when it comes, because I noticed when Coffee Boy would listen to Memphis Minnie's great song about her horse, Frankie Jean, where she whistles, the whistling part. I'm a terrible whistler. I'm sorry, Memphis Minnie. I'm going to do it anyway. He would always howl along with the whistling. So your audience participation part is to find your inner dog. And I know some of you might be a great big bulldog, and some of you might be a little tiny yappy dog. And I'm not even going to look. Here. This way, I wouldn't know, because now I can't see a damn thing. I wouldn't know who is which dog. You'll know when I start whistling, that's your part. And really, I lose respect for an audience that won't howl, so just saying. Living dangerously, that's me. You know, I had a little dog, he was just right. He stayed home with me, Lord, quiet at night. He was a short-haired dog, he didn't have no fleas, didn't like to ramble, always tried to please. Little dog, where can you be? Well, next I got a poodle, was a beauty queen. That was the lionest dog I ever have seen. Man, I brought her dinner on a silver plate. She turned her back, Lord, she make me wait. Now, little dog, come back to me. Well, I've been looking for my dog everywhere. Oh, you're good. Well, next I got a dog that wouldn't stay home from dusk till dawn. He was leaving to roam. I could hear him in the alley starting to fight. I lay there worrying all through the night. Now, little dog, where can you be? I got a dog up off the street. I give that dog my finest meat. Lord, Lord, she ate everything in my home. Left me hungry and all alone. Now, little dog, come back to me. Man, I've been looking for my dog everywhere. You're making me so happy. Now listen, if you get a good dog, keep it by your side. You give it all your loving, baby, don't try to hide. Don't listen to what other people may say, how a different kind of dog would be better some way. Now, little dog, where can you be? You know, I had a little dog, he was just right. I stayed home with me all at night. Short-haired dog, he didn't have no fleas, didn't like to ramble, always try to please. Little dog, come back to me. I said, little dog, where can you be? the reason I'm in show business, when audiences will howl for me. That's why I love show business. Thank you. Okay, wait. Request. This song is a composite portrait of the ridership of the number 120 bus in Seattle. No one person could be this bad. It's also the flip side of my 45 RPM record. I don't want to trouble, better leave me alone. Just you keep on moving, better yet go back home. Well, sure, I like people, like to talk and have fun, but you're no fun, fella, you're a big drunken bum. You told your story to the people outside. You told your story to the whole countryside. Every time you tell it, you swear everything's true. No one believes it, mister, not even you. So just keep quiet for the rest of the ride, and keep your packages on your own side. This bus is getting crowded more and more every day. We can fit them all in, but mister, you're in the way. Explaining to the driver why you don't want to pay, since the bus has got to go right by your house anyway. That lady with the walker and the mom and her son, the chubby stockbroker and the kid into grunge, they all put in their quarters and sat in just one seat, minding their own business, and they don't make a peep. So just keep quiet for the rest of the ride, and keep your packages on your own side. Polite, but mister, you're too oblique. Believe me when I tell you I ain't got what you seek. This ain't a conversation, it's a soliloquy. To call it conversation, you must listen to me. Everybody's talking, but they're not saying much. We're just a bunch of monkeys crowded onto a bus. Some of us are happy on this ride, some are sad. But I'll tell you one thing that could make us all glad. Just keep quiet for the rest of the ride, and keep your packages on your own side. There you go. All of my transportation issues have now been addressed. Thank you for listening. Now it's time for a little bit more Memphis Minnie. I will play you the song that will tell you everything about her life and work, so you know. But before I play that song, I wrote that song in about, the early 90s, and it kind of came to me just as it was, and I just kind of wrote it down. Sometimes that happens to you. You get, oh, thank you, and you just write it down. And that was my Memphis Minnie song. I'll play it in a minute, but I did not know at that time that Memphis Minnie had written a tribute to her great influence, who was Ma Rainey. So right after Ma Rainey died, I think in 1941 or 42, something like that, Minnie wrote this song thinking about Ma Rainey. So I'll play that. I just learned it. Thinking about Ma Rainey, wondering where could she be. I was thinking about Ma Rainey, wondering where could she be. Well, I've been looking for her, even in old Tennessee. She was born in Georgia, she traveled all over this world. You know, she was born in Georgia. She traveled all over this world. People, she was the best blues singer that I ever heard. She made those boll weevil blues when I was living way down the line. She made those boll weevil blues when I was living way down the line. When I heard that record, you know, I just couldn't keep from crying. People, it's sure been lonesome since my Rainy's been gone. I said it's sure been lonesome since my Rainy's been gone. But she left little Minnie to carry the good work song. Okay, so here's the song that I wrote for Memphis Minnie. That was the song Memphis Minnie wrote for Ma Rainey. And after this song, you will know everything. Well, almost everything. There are a couple of factual inaccuracies in this song that have been pointed out to me over the course of many years of singing it, usually by blues nerds. You know, they're just like, well, you know, should be like, usually they're German. It's very smoky and you're surrounded by turnips and there's someone who has the Dixon and Godrich memorized in your front row smoking. They're like, really, that's also quoted in the Peabody Hotel in 37. And you're like, okay, you're right, but 37 doesn't rhyme with the word before it, so I'm leaving it. That sort of thing. So just roll with it. It's basically factually accurate. The other one were these two hillbillies that came to like 4 different shows when I was in North Carolina, and I had packed very lightly. The shows were all at least 100 miles apart. So I'm like, I could get by with this dress, drip and dry. And I was clean, I didn't stink, but I had one dress for it. And at the end of the 4th show, I was playing with Steve James, and they came up, not to me, but to Steve. And one of them said, oh, Steve, you two are making plenty of money. Why don't you buy her another dress? I was just like, so that was the guy that said, you know, Del, tobacco is not really a lowland crop. And I'm like, okay, fine. But really, I am factually inaccurate. They are right. Way down in Walls, Mississippi, in the Delta land, Minnie was the daughter of a farming man. Everybody worked the fields, even little kids. I want to tell you what Minnie did. She chewed tobacco, she never missed a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. Well, she was playing banjo by 10 years old. She was a tiny girl, but her ways were bold. Now she ran away to Memphis, Tennessee. She said that sharecropping life ain't no life for me. You know, I'd rather chew tobacco than pick it in the heat. I'll be the best guitar player that you'll ever see. So she started to walking and rambling around. Down in Lake Cormorant, she met old Willie Brown. They played the blues blues made him stomp and swing. Oh, Willie said, that woman's a guitar king. She chewed tobacco, she never pays a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. Now when she got down to Memphis, she met Kansas Joe. He said, now listen girl, you ain't alone no more. They were playing in a barber shop on Beale and 29 when a Columbia record scout said, honey, that sure sounds fine. She chewed tobacco, she never missed a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. And when the levee breaks and Frankie Jean, man, you don't give me no money, and the New Dirty Dozens. Bumblebee Blues was her first big hit. She made 200 sides before she finally quit. She chewed tobacco, she never missed a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. She came to Chicago in 32. Big Bill said, honey, I've been waiting on you. Let's have a little contest, see who's the best. By the end of that evening, oh, Big Bill was a mess. He said that guitar-picking woman, she never missed a beat. She was the toughest woman I have ever seen. Now, all through the 40s, Minnie ruled in Chicago. She got a brand new husband. They called him Little Son Joe. Chauffeur Blues and the Black Rat Swing. Man, those are both good songs people still like to sing. She chewed tobacco, she never missed a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. Now this down-home girl recorded last in 49. You know, she did sound a little rough, but she could still play fine. They moved to Memphis, had to pawn their guitars. Just another old couple trying not to sink too far. She chewed tobacco, she never missed a beat. She was the playingest woman you have ever seen. And he died in 1973. You know, she was 76 years old when I was 13. I heard her records, man, she ruled my heart. I never met that woman, but she had given me my start. Queen of Memphis and of Chicago too. Don't you forget Memphis Minnie when you say you know the blues. That was a queen of Memphis and of Chicago too. Don't you forget Memphis Minnie when you say you know the blues. There, now you know everything I know. Never leave your guitar under tuning on stage. You'll be sorry later. I'll play you a song. Another song I wrote some lyrics for. It's a jug band tune from Clifford Hayes. A lot of my ukulele students have learned to play this song, and it makes me really happy to hear them play it. And I'm hoping it'll just kind of seamlessly insert itself into it seemed like an old tune that everybody knows. gray skies dull your attitudes. Now's no time to weep and moan. Life's too short to stay at home. There's a lot of fellas in this world spend the time wondering why they can't get a girl. Things will be different if you learn how to twirl those girls with the dance hall shuffle. You won't have to worry about what to say. You could get dressed up any old way. Quit your job and lay around the house all day. But first learn the dance hall shuffle. You'll find romance if you learn to dance. My advice is gonna change your luck, and then you'll Charleston girls all smile when you walk in the door. They could tell a fella who could count to 4. You're gonna wonder how you made it before you learn that dance hall shuffle. You'll find romance when you learn to dance. My advice is gonna change your luck, and then you'll Charleston girls all smile when you walk in the door. They can tell a fella who can count to 4. You're gonna wonder how you made it before you learn that dance hall shuffle. I know I said, I know the song. So in Seattle, everybody, after the pandemic, everybody had to move out. A friend of mine was looking for an apartment right after everybody got finally evicted, and it was just amazing. Giant empty apartment buildings, like, where did all those people go? I don't know. So here's a very old traditional song about the rent. landlord said this morning to me, give me that key, this place ain't free. I can't get more rent out of you. You better pack up those things and skidoo, you. I'm just waiting for my bill to come home. He's my honey from the honeycomb. He'll have money 'cause he told me so this morning. He knows it's moving day. Moving day. You better pack all the carpets up off the floor. Put on your overcoat, get out the door. Moving day. Pack everything and get away. If you can't pay the rent, you're gonna live in a tent. 'Cause it's moving day. You know, my rent went up back the middle of May. What could I say? I'm just moving away. Pack up everything, do it today. You better get on the road and you'll go slow. Come and get me, Mr. Landlord Man. True, fine Papa, take me by the hand. I'll be headed for the promised land this morning. Moving day. Moving day. You better pack all the carpets up off the floor. Put on your overcoat, get out the door. Moving day. Pack everything and get away. When you can't pay the rent, you got to live in a tent. 'Cause it's moving day. If you lose this battle, got to move out of Seattle. 'Cause it's moving day. Well, Charlie Poole. Well, I don't want to impinge on your patience too much longer. It's so nice to see you guys live and in person. Thank you for the beautiful sound tonight. It's a pleasure to play with such crystal clarity. It's really nice. And leave you with one more song, if you don't mind. A little instrumental. High society. Thanks, you guys. It's been really fun playing for you. I appreciate seeing all of you, and I hope to see you again sometime. And thank you to Artichoke for inviting me to come and play. Thank you.